What's up, DRG family? Today we working on that Troy bilt that we had, that we picked up yesterday. So pretty much with this one, as y'all, I don't know if I showed y'all yesterday, but it was missing. Bring the camera in. It was missing the pull cord assembly from the inside, the gas tank, fuel lines, and all of that. But I had two parts mowers over there. I was able to steal the pull cord, the inside pull cord from it. The gas tank and the fuel line. I got an engine cover over there too. It also was missing that. I got this mower from somebody. Pretty much her ex-husband sabotaged and unhooked everything and threw stuff away, like trying to destroy it, but you know, he should have just put something in the oil. Just got rid of it, but hey, he didn't do a very good job at that. I guess he didn't want it to not work. He just did enough to not get in trouble. That makes sense. But so I put the gas tank on and put some fuel in it. It still act like it wanted to run. So I did a video like this before on these, showing y'all what to do if these were here when it start. But it still looks pretty new actually. Stickers are still white and everything, but I already know that the main jet gonna be plugged on it. But I keep these right here. This is one off the other one, so I was just gonna pull the whole carb off of the other one over there, but both of those have primer bulbs, and this one right here has the auto chip. So guess what? It's not needed. Can't use it. Oh. It's been a while since I did one of these. 8mm and 6, I believe. Should I have that pulled out? That's a 9. Okay. I'm looking at the toolbox. It's a 7 or a 6. I think it's a 7. There you go. That's all you need to work on these, the 8mm and a 7 for the most part. That and a pair of pliers. That's all you're gonna need. Bro, I swear to fuck. I'm trying to stop cussing y'all. I'll tell you one fucking thing. Real hard. I knew that was gonna happen before I damn did that. Let me show you what the hell just happened. So, toolbox slid down and pew. So, let me pause the video and clean that up, and I'll be right back. Hold on. Alright. I got those picked up. I didn't put them back in yet, but it's fine, whatever. Couldn't blame nobody but myself on that one. I sat it on that slippery hood. And guess what I did? I sat it right back up there. So, well, I learned my lesson, who knows? You just gotta work this little crankcase too. Gotta work it a little bit and get it off. There we go. So here it just comes off. Actually, since this gas tank is already loose, I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off. Yeah, this right here just slide down in them grooves right there. I was like, what was that? The gas line's not even on here good, so I just put it on there just to test something. Fuel's getting in there though. That wasn't gonna be good as a recipe for disaster, so let's just do it how we originally gonna do it. This part here just slide right off. Yeah, I figured we're gonna need a good cleaner. This thing is filthy. But it's okay. Ooh, definitely water in that. Hold on, y'all, let me get my fluid bucket. What do I do with it? Didn't nothing really come out. Whatever. I know what I did with my little brushes. I don't want to use a new one for this, but got these little $2 wire brushes from Harbor Freight. Can't go wrong. You got wire brushes, and then you got the nylon. 2 buckaroos. I don't want to spill nothing. $1.99. They don't sell right now for some reason. I ain't mad with them. Oh, clean that off real good. Got a rat's nest in it. Nah, not for real, y'all. Just figure of speech. It gotta be perfect, but it need to be, you know, decent enough, right? That's a good thing about, this goes back to what I was talking about yesterday, about the, you know, you buy every mower going into it looking at it as well. I can use this for parts, especially these Briggs and Stratton push mowers, like Troy Bilt, Murray, Hyper Tough. It's all the same thing. It's all the same. I call them the plastic engines because a lot of plastic on them. On down to the, and them squirrels getting down in that tree. I'm gonna eat so many pine cones in a day. Good Lord. They don't even finish them. They just chew on them and throw them down on top of your vehicle. Alright, I think that's decent enough. Alright, let me get my screwdriver. Let's open this thing. Oh. That's another beauty of these. You don't need no screwdriver. Take your little impact driver. Definitely recommend one of these if y'all ain't got one though. I've had this thing for years, man. I hope it's a flathead on it, thank God. It's like a flathead. Just get in what you can. That'll be perfect. Just enough to pry it open for that plastic. When they get in there good. Woo. Oh yeah, it definitely was water in that. Holy crap. The jet don't look too bad though. So don't take it apart and spray these valleys out. My new can of carb cleaner is in the truck, and I really don't feel like going to get it. So we're gonna work with what we have right here. Carburetor don't look too bad, but we're gonna pull this jet out and just see. Put that screwdriver on. Press up on that. Be careful at the same time. Alright. Yeah, I'll take back what I said about this jet. I don't know, it's kind of brown over here. Choo! That thing was never gonna start. See? You never can judge it. Never can judge it by just looking at how clean the bowl is. Popped out. Seen that jet? Awful. So we're gonna take our carb cleaner and just spray these batteries out. And pop our semi-new one in. We'll just say we pop our clean one in. It ain't new. But let me do all of that, y'all, and I'll get back with y'all. Alright, so got the carburetor back on here, cleaned up to the best of what we could get it to go. Fuel line. What did I just drop? Oh. Fuel line situation. Actually, it's kind of weird because we have fuel in that other one, so just be careful. Forgot which way I used to do this. I think I used to just leave the fuel line on the actual tank part and just slide everything on the carburetor. Since it's more stationary that way, but thing is not want to come off. Tell you what we're gonna do then. Get on there one way or another. But one thing I can guarantee you though is going on there. Told you. Sometimes you just have to talk to it to get it on there right. We'll go with a little motivation. Like that. Okay. Make sure your mating surface is clean right here too. You don't want it sucking air. They gotta be spick and span clean, but you want, which it should already be clean anyway, but you don't want it to, you know, you just don't want it to look crazy. Bro, if I drop this 7mm one more time, like the third time. Yeah, I've been having a lot of people ask about push mowers, and I haven't had them. I got these from Tyler yesterday, because I have 2 parts machines, so why not? So I had the parts to fix it, so it cost me little or nothing to fix it, so. Well, it still costs, but you know. Just to cover those ones that I took the parts off of, you know, because you want to make sure you're putting that in there right, but. Alright, switch to 8mm. I do like the way though, I don't know. I guess it's maybe because I got like a little system going on when I do these. Take your 8mm, take these 3 off, then you take these 2 outside on, then you take your 7mm, boom, boom. Then it's got 2 7mm on the carb, so you ain't got to be doing all that switching back and forth as much. Maybe I just have a system of doing it though. Bro, it's got the drop to the video. Yeah, sometimes I'll be leaving this last one out. Yeah, especially if you go ahead and tighten it all the way down, the holes don't line up, so whatever. It's just mounted into one of these metal brackets. It's not causing an air leak or anything like that, so whatever. Let's do this. Probably will go back and put that in there, but we're just trying to, we don't know anything about this mower yet, so it'd be different if we knew. It'd be different if we knew this was a good mower. We would have taken everything back apart and did it the right way, but I just need to see something. I just need to make sure this thing not freaking smoke and yeah. The other 2 I cleaned the jets on. They seemed fine, but then they started smoking, so I ain't got time for that. Alright, let's see what we got. Y'all forgot to hit record, but it does run. I'm tripping. My bad. Dang, it just starts right here. Hold on, y'all. It literally had just started up the first time, but let me see. Hello. Alright, y'all. So it runs good. I just cut the grass with it, and then I'm pretty sure I filed the spark plug too. So, but I looked on the side of the house, and this one doesn't have a primer bulb, so neither one of those filters or covers are gonna work. So I just gotta order that before we can put it on the market. So we're gonna put new spark plug, new filter, and new cover. Go from there. But the oil and everything looks good. Doesn't smell like gas. So yep. So that's gonna be the move, y'all. But hold on, let me turn the camera around. But yeah, y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. It's pretty much gonna be it for today. I got I gotta take that air filter assembly off of that chore built around the house and go ahead and use it for this 19.5 over here. So yeah, gotta get the air filter housing off of it so I can slap it on here. Yeah, I'll probably get the chore built running just to pull the trailer around the yard or something. So, which I'm sure, I don't know. Those air filter housings on eBay, especially for those older engines, just the bottom half is $22 for a used one. It's not including the top half of the cover or the metal piece to actually screw the filter down. So, yeah, I'm not going to experiment with something that I'm putting on the market anyway. So it's going to be fixed right. So I'm just going to steal the parts off of that one and go from there. But yeah, it's like $22. So I don't even think I'm going to do the mufflers on this thing, because it's loud, but it's not that loud. So yeah, but alright, man, appreciate y'all for starting my video. That's going to be it for me today. I'm going to go around here and take the parts of this thing, and that'll be the next video for tomorrow, is actually putting it on this one, if I don't get it done today. But alright, y'all.